Good morning, Misamis Oriental. We will bring forth Governor Bambi Emano's accomplishment report from May 24 to May 28, 2021 and the highlight of his activities from May 17 to 21 this year. The third full week of May gives rise to Governor Bambi Emano's innovations and his perfect execution of strategies, cementing Misamis Oriental's prominence in the region. Give us a full report, Clarice and Terina.
The week started with a blast as Provincial Budget Office laid down their accomplishment report as the host of the 57th virtual flag raising ceremony. The report proves the effective leadership that the office rendered under Governor Bambi Emano's administration. One of the highlights from PBO's report is the 4.8% increase in total appropriation for the year 2021 compared from last year, amounting to a total of more than 3 billion pesos. Concluding Monday's activities, a successful blessing and turnover of 10 Class 3 coaster buses worth 2,900,000 each in partnership with Donsal's Transport Corporation happened in the provincial capital grounds. With the presence of Governor Bambi Emano, Donsal's President Mr. Donald Ray Illarina, LTFRB 10 Regional Director Alan Guro, SP Board members, and essential dignitaries. The coaster will cater the Taguluan to Cagayan de Oro City and vice versa route with 25 seating capacity, considering the social distancing as part of the safety health protocols. Interestingly, belonging to the Republic Act number 11494 or the Bayanihan to Recover as One Act, implemented by LTFRB in collaboration with Department of Transportation, Donsal's Corporation will adhere the Libre Nga Sakay program for all the health workers, frontliners, and the appers. Captain Anonar G. Inidal, Acting Station Commander of Misamis Oriental Coast Guard Station, and PO2 Luigi Miles Mojica from the Philippine Coast Guard had a courtesy call with Governor Bambi Emano to discuss their oil spill contingency plan. The contingency plan served as Philippine Coast Guard's oblation to the provincial government of Misamis Oriental, under the strong and tireless dedication of Governor Bambi Emano, has constantly working hand-in-hand with them in maintaining the security of the immediate coastal and sea territories of the province. With the said partnership, Governor Bambi Emano is aware that the province is at high risk when it comes to oil spills. But with the help of Philippine Coast Guard, Misamis Oriental will surely be able to handle such obstacles. The Ender office successfully handed over 46 packages of alcata seeds to the beneficiary farmers on May 19, 2021 in Barangay Sambulawan, El Salvador City during the monthly meeting of the organization led by Mr. Elias Fabria as its president. The handling over of seeds is in line with Governor Bambi Emano's program to give proper attention to our fellow farmers so that they have enough support in improving their economic status. Enro and Senro Initaw handed over 46 packages of alcata seeds, or about 1,200 seeds that can be planted on nearly 1 hectare of land. The Sambuluan Farmers Association is partnering with DNR, CBFMA, and Enro and is constantly working on further steps for ensuring to achieve their goals and aspirations. The Ender office will also not hesitate to take care of our fellow farmers who are fully anchored in the program of Governor Bambi Emano. On Friday, to answer the request of MOPH Magsaysay, the Provincial Veterinary Disinfection Team spearheaded the disinfection of the entire Magsaysay Provincial Hospital premises. This is to maintain the sanitation of MOPH Magsaysay and to safeguard the people it serves. On Friday, with the theme COVID-19 Dili Babag sa Dugang Proyekto ug Kalambuan sa May Kasihag ug Lig-on nga Pangagamhanan, the Provincial Government of Misamis Oriental, through the Provincial Engineering Office, spearheaded the Blessing and Turnover Ceremony for the improvement of the Alubihid, Kalatkat, Tugasnon, Sungay Provincial Road, amounting to 63,997,251 and 34 centavos at Sitio Quiabo, Barangay Sampatolog, Alubihid, Misamis Oriental. Present in the event are Committee Chair of Infrastructure Board Member Nancy Madhos, Board Member Kerwin Jessel de Villa, Board Member Michelle Lee Anaron, Board Member Gerardo Sabal III, Board Member Dexter Yasay, Board Member Alan Mandukita, with Provincial Director PNP Misor, Picol Roniel Valones, PO staff, DILG Alubihid Mr. Claro Kapinpuyan III as representative of DILG 10, Mikil Construction, DPWH 10 officials, LGU Alubihid officials, Quiabo Farmers Consumers Cooperative members, Reverend Father Juliano Ritiques, SSJV, and many others.
Sa ngalan sa Quiabo Farmers Consumer Cooperative Gob, 37 ni ka membro Gob. Dako gig kaayo ilang kalipay Gob nga sa pagdala nako sa chiki nga imong gihatag dinhi kanako last ni dayon nalipay gid kaayo sila Gob. Gani nag-ingon sila magsulat gid ta kay aron makita ni Gob. So bisag wala ka Gob, ako gyud ipadangat dinhi Gob nga dako kaayo among pagpasalamat sa dugang kapital nga imong gihatag dinhi kanamo kay lagi usasad kini Gob nga kantidad nga may makapalambo sa among co-op Gob. Maningkamot mi nga ayuhon namo ni pagdala o kinisad ang amon tumong gyud ang proposal gyud namo Gob ani nga amount amo gyud ipalit sa among kanang fertilizer o uban pa para sa among mga farmers kalayo ra gyud kaayo ni sa lungsod Gob. Subon ko Gob daghan gid kayong salamat.
With Governor Bambi Emano's continuous pursuit of development in the province, this newly constructed provincial road will certainly help the farmers of Alubihid in their travel of harvested crops along with their agricultural production. Clarice Interina, PIO.
Monday's 58th virtual flag raising ceremony leads the way to offer a kaleidoscope set of events as PHO receives an indispensable facility and Governor Bambi Emano honors PGMO retirees. Tell us the facts, Regiana Moore, my guy.
On Monday, May 24, 2021, encompassing the start of the week along the 58th virtual flag raising ceremony hosted by the Misamis Oriental telephone system with Office Head Engineer Rene Gingging presented their accomplishments over the years in service under Governor Bambi Emano's leadership. Following it was the weekly status update on African swine fever spearheaded by Provincial Veterinary or ProVet MISOR under Dr. Benjamin Resma. He stated that no additional positive cases were recorded over Misamis Oriental. Notably, it remains that 7 municipalities and 42 barangays are affected by ASF. This means a positive attribution to the effectiveness of the implementing rules and regulations in battling ASF. ProVet has already visited 61 barangays with the aim of stopping the spread of ASF. On the other hand, Provincial Interagency Task Force Chief Dr. Jerry P. Kalingasan gave an emphatic message during his COVID update regarding the overall status of the province, including in the provincial capital of MISOR, that abiding safety health protocols is a must. Every influenza-like illness should be identified and reported, further clarifying that 3 days before any symptom comes out, one can already be considered infectious. Time and again, the provincial IETF encourages everyone to be one in fighting this deadly virus and to care for others much more with equal attention to one's self-wellness. Furthermore, one of the highlights of Governor Bambi Emano's message centered on the continuous hope of the Bayanihan spirit to be manifested among all Misamisnon, especially in this time of crisis on which the province still faces a rising cases on COVID-19. The governor quoted that it's now time that everyone should participate in this fight as part of the solution, not the source of the problem. He pinpointed the alarming code red state of Northern Mindanao Medical Center, which meant a looming inadequacy of medical rooms for patients if cases continue to rise. Still on Monday, the blessing and turnover of the new temporary Provincial Health Office facility worth 2.2 million pesos became successful. The facility was donated by Philip Morris Fortune Tobacco Corporation, Jaime V. Ong Pen Foundation Incorporated, and Junior Chamber International Manila, together with JCI Makahalar 24K. The event resembled the resiliency of Misamis Oriental that all the mentioned partner agencies saluted Governor Bambi's effective and strong leadership. Despite of the foregoing and present challenges, PGMO remained unbeatable with the tenure of service it gives to the people of MISOR. The said facility is now functional with all the amenities provided like sofa, fire extinguishers, air conditioners, office tables, and chairs. Joining the event were Governor Bambi Emano himself, Provincial IETF Chief Dr. Jerry P. Kalingasan, Corporate Affairs Officer Attorney Cancio Nicanorgi Boni Jr., and External Affairs Officer Mr. Richard Hart Paragas of GYVBE Mindanao, JCI Manila Project Chairman Mr. William Namoko, with Ms. Maria Angelica Micaela Mora and Ms. Chandre Lian Uy as the President and Vice President of JCI Makahalar 24K, Chairwoman of the Committee on Health and Sanitation, Board Member Nancy S. Madhos, Appointed Project Coordinator Dr. Benjamin Resma, Engineer Tassi Gales, and the PAGRO Head Mr. Jose Apollo Pacamalan, who helped in making this project possible, and with Reverend Father Cook Daryl Prito, who led the ceremonial blessing. In another story, Governor Bambi Emano gave 151,000 pesos of cash incentives and certificates of recognition to 5 capital retirees. The retirees were of glee after having acknowledged the years they've spent. 40,000 pesos was given to Engineer Ray Tito Linero from Provincial Assessor's Office for his 40 years of service. 30,000 pesos to Ms. Marivic U. Matias from Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, while 27,000 pesos each were given to MOPH Mantikao Nurse Attendant Ms. Muriel Luntayaw, MOPH Hinguog Laundry Worker 1 Ms. Leonela Juarez, and MOPH Hinguog Administrative Aid 4 Mr. Muesas Lilok respectively for their 27 years of service. As for Governor Bambi Emano, it's his heartfelt gratitude to aid these former employees who gave their utmost and dedicated workmanship, being part in reaching varied successes for the whole province of Mis-Or. Relative to the aforementioned happening was a well-deserved promotion of 17 capital and 6 MOPH employees after Governor Bambi Emano signed their appointments. The governor always inspires all employees that this promotion is just one of the fruition of hard work, as the government considers and highly acknowledges work ethics through years of service and is assuring that no political bias are involved along the process. These newly promoted employees were even more grateful and pledged to serve best to reciprocate this great privilege given to them. Finally, in conclusion with Monday's series of activities, the presentation of candidates for Miss Earth Philippines happened virtually with Miss Cuyami's 2021 first runner-up, Miss Catherine Tan Gipitacio, from the municipality of Sugbong-Cugon as Misamis Oriental's representative. With great pride and honor, Governor Bambi Emano, with Provincial Tourism Officer Attorney Jeffrey Saclot's leadership, always makes it a point for Cuyami's beauties to bring prestige into national level competition, wherein this time, Miss Gipitacio belonging to Fire Group shall vie for the crown with 67 other candidates hoping to win the title expected on July this year. This is Regina Mortonel, my guy, PIO.
Tuesday demands a celebration as Governor Bambi Emano becomes fully immunized against COVID-19 and the provincial ECCD furnishes an entire child development center. Elaborate the story, Danny Abshama Jr.
On Tuesday, Governor Bambi Emano received his second dose of Sinovac vaccine. Provincial IATF Chief Dr. Jerry Kalingasan and Provincial Health Office Consultant Dr. Bernard Cepeda oversees the whole vaccination process. Identified into Priority Group A.5 through Advisory Number 26 of the National COVID-19 Vaccination Operations Center, select local chief executives, including Governor Bambi Emano, were ordered to be vaccinated immediately due to their vital role in the fight against COVID-19. With his full immunization, Governor Bambi Emano assures all Misamisnons that he will work tirelessly to ensure that the entire province gets vaccinated, a task he deems as a responsibility that should be carried by all individuals who were vaccinated first. Moreover, personnel from the provincial ECCD delivered various child development center facilities to Talon CDC Hingoog City. This center is one of the recipients of the renovation project of Governor Bambi Emano. The provision of classroom facilities is in preparation for the upcoming turnover to be scheduled soon. These facilities will definitely benefit its enrollees as they will enjoy different manipulative toys that will be of great help in developing children's skills and abilities. The Provincial ECCD office is assertive that with Governor Bambi Emano's leadership, quality education for children in the province will always be provided. Danny Vertudazo Shama Jr., PIO.
For Wednesday, MOPIAD and the Provincial Budget Office proudly reports of their pioneering developments, streamlining the entire operations of PGMO. Enumerate these developments, Jabson Patlunag.
On Wednesday, In continuation of the report about the health protocols in the Provincial Budget Office, PBO purchased 2 infrared counters for contactless body temperature monitoring. One of the counters is placed at the office entrance, while the other counter is placed outside the procurement sub-depot door. The counters will monitor the body temperature of PBO personnel, visitors, clients, and liaison officers from different offices. Provincial Budget Officer Mr. Clint Kenneth Yanez gave strict instructions that whoever has a high body temperature will be prohibited from entering and will be barred from transacting at the office. Furthermore, to secure the welfare of all PBO personnel, Mr. Clint Kenneth Yanez requested a skeletal work-from-home schedule in the office, which was approved by Governor Bambi Emano. The office is divided into 2 teams with respective work schedules. It is to prevent the further spread of the virus, and in the event of an infected employee, the other team can continue the operations of the office. Memorandum Order JLM number 2021-879, dated May 19, 2021, was released stating the guidelines of the work-from-home scheme. It has long been a challenge of the provincial capital to keep track of countless documents being transmitted from one department to another. Governor Bambi Emano, through Attorney Jocelyn Lord Mateo, had instructed IT personnel of the provincial capital to organize and pool their skills for the improvement of the existing document tracking system. After 2 months of hard work and intensive collaboration, PGMO is now proudly launching the Enhanced Document Tracking System. With its enhanced system, users can simply scan a QR code using their mobile phones or a portable scanner to track and trace document transfers. Memorandum orders and various communication letters from the Governor's Office and from the Provincial Administrator's Office will now be in digital format, and this will be transmitted electronically to recipient offices. It is hoped that this momentous project can optimize our daily operations by speeding up the process of filing, tracking, and accessing documents. In this digital age, it is important for us to keep abreast of technology, and Governor Bambi is proactive in finding ways to update and streamline the old systems of the capital to ensure that we deliver the best service to our fellow Misamismans. Jebson Patlunag, PIO.
The Provincial Veterinary Office further intensifies its operations against African swine fever on Thursday as the quarantine stations on our borders receive reinforcements from Dr. Benjamin Resma. Chronicle the accounts, Jane Salimbao.
On Thursday, May 27, 2021, the Provincial Veterinary Office headed by Dr. Benjamin Resma visited the veterinary quarantine station in Lugait. This is to personally observe the activity of the station that have been established to protect the livestock and wildlife industry of the province. During the visit, several banned products were blocked and prevented from entering the province. Personnel in the said station were ordered to intensify their surveillance. And lastly, on Thursday, the Provincial Cooperative Office conducted its on-site validation to Green Village Amoros Water Service Cooperative of Amoros, El Salvador. The Green Village Amoros Water Service Cooperative is requesting a financial assistance for additional funding assistance for their water services activity. If granted, the said cooperative can cater more of the Panubig sa Kooperatiba project and will also make it more progressive in continuing their service for the members and also for the barangays of Amoros, El Salvador City. Jane Salimbao, PIO.
Friday ends the week with a surge of developmental activities by PAGRO, and Governor Bambi Emano receives the new Chief of the Philippine Army in his office. Tell us the tale, Raymark Semania.
On Friday, May 28, 2021, in line with Governor Bambi Emano's desire to support the inmates in their physical, emotional, and spiritual growth, a religious group that strongly supports the father of the province gave 600 rosaries to the inmates of Misamis Oriental Provincial Jail. Because of Governor Bambi Emano's goodness, a number of associations, whether private or public, have extended their support. For that reason, the inmates are grateful for the support they have received, leading them to have a positive outlook in life. Still on this day, the Provincial Agriculture Office, in coordination with the Mindanao Development Authority, conducted an orientation and registration for small coconut farmers organizations from 30 barangays in the municipality of Balingasag. This is for the Virgin Coconut Oil Convergence Project of Misamis Oriental. With the modernization of technology, Minda and Pagro presented the program PagroLink, an online platform which aims to encourage the local farmers to register their products into the platform. With this online platform fully supported by Governor Bambi Emano, crop production areas will be geotagged and profiled to feed up-to-date information to prospect investors that require raw materials, assuring the availability of the products. Present in the activity is Committee on Agriculture Chairman Board Member Eric Hu, Pagro Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering Division Head Ms. Evie Carusos, and Coconut Industry Development Officer Ms. Michelle Rosval Morris Lasse, together with the Municipal Agriculture Office of Balingasag. Additionally, the Misamis Oriental Provincial Planning and Development Office received a plaque of appreciation from the Asia Foundation in partnership with Pailig Development Foundation Incorporated in grateful recognition of their active participation and valuable contribution in enhancing skills for increased participation in the digital economy under the Go Digital ASEAN program. The Go Digital ASEAN initiative is designed to equip MSMEs and the emerging workforce, particularly those in rural and isolated areas, with digital skills and tools, expand economic opportunities across ASEAN countries, and minimize the negative impact from the COVID-19 crisis. Truly, with Governor Bambi Emano's leadership in the province, huge development in all aspects have made possible, creating more opportunities that will change the lives of the people. In another development, the Provincial Agriculture Office turned over community-based nursery materials to beneficiary constituents of the municipality of Balingasag, Barangay Samay and Barangay Baliwagan were the beneficiary barangays of the said materials on which the turnover happened at Barangay Baliwagan Covered Court. Present in the event is the Committee on Agriculture Chair, Board Member Eric Hu, and Pagro Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering Division Head, Ms. Evie Carusos. The tools and materials that were distributed are useful in promoting a nursery of seedlings for our local farmers to develop and sustain. With Governor Bambi Emano's support to realize this development, our farmers will surely be able to benefit from it. Thus, it can also help them earn more income throughout the year and accrue benefits at different times. And lastly, on this day, the new chief of the 100,000-strong Philippine Army, Major General Andres Centino, pays an exit call to Misamis Oriental Provincial Governor Bambi Emano. Newly installed Major General Andres Centino formally took over as the 64th Commanding General during the change of command ceremony in Fort Bonifacio, Taguig on Tuesday, May 18. Clearly, the armed forces of the Philippines and the provincial government of Misamis Oriental tightly work hand in hand to address the issue of insurgency and promote peace in the entire country, vital for our nation to move forward. Raymark Simanya, PIO.
And from May 24 to May 28, reports from various departments and from the Travel and Arrival Committee displays Governor Bambi Emano's well-designed programs encompassing all sectors of the province. Deliver the consolidated report, Geo Denke.
The IKNB office conducted an orientation of new grantees for scholarship in various technical vocational courses on April 25 to 26, 2021 at the Pacific Jap Technical School Incorporated. 14 scholars are for Cookery NC2, 18 scholars are for Food and Beverage Services NC2, 17 scholars are for Bread and Pastry Production NC2, and 70 scholars are for Electrical Installation Maintenance NC2, for a total of 66 scholars. Free training cost and assessment fee will be provided for all scholars. Adhering to Governor Bambi Emano's orders, IKNB continues its massive scholarship programs for all Misamisnans. In addition, on May 27 to 28, 2021, via Zoom, the Misamis Oriental Provincial Library, in partnership with the National Archives of the Philippines, facilitated a webinar on basic records and archives management for strategically challenged. This is headed by our provincial librarian, Ms. Cheche Pahara, and attended by our board member, Gerardo Boboy Sabal, as representative of our dear governor, by giving his solidary message to the participants and to the National Archives of the Philippines. Participants are public librarians and library in charge in local government units of Misamis Oriental and representatives by office and PGMO. The training is designed to provide a basic overview of records management technologies, terminologies, concepts, rules and regulations, and procedures to successfully manage records in today's office environment. Moreover, within the week, 7 assistive devices made up of walkers and wheelchairs were given by the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office. 3 beneficiaries from Taguluan, 1 from Sugbong-Kugon, 1 from Claveria, 1 from Kinugitan, and 1 from Initaw were aided by PSWD. Furthermore, the Barangay Infrastructure Project Office conducted a monitoring for the ongoing projects by contract under the Barangay Empowerment Program of Governor Bambi Emano on District 1 and District 2. Headed by Assistant Provincial Engineer Tessie B. Gallis, the purpose of this weekly monitoring of projects is to evaluate, validate, and inspect the quality and the structure of the projects in the 10 municipalities of Misamis Oriental. 19 vital infrastructure projects are currently being completed with a total amount of 46,166,721.95. And lastly, from May 21 to 27, 2021, data from the Arrival Committee showed 94 ROFs and 455 LSIs has safely got back to their homeland, while 20 were accommodated in Marian Suites. And at present, a total of 22,087 Misamisistants have been catered by the provincial government of Misamis Oriental. GYVBE, PIO.
The resiliency of the entire Misamis Oriental is once again being tested by the resurging COVID-19. But with Governor Bambi Emano at the helm for his remaining 402 days in office, our solidarity and ingenuity will once again be our greatest weapon against all adversities. Jinky Rosid, PIO.